Just filling filling Elaine in.
Eileen.
Filling the TV girl in on all the gossip. Yeah?
Yeah. When I'm in Cork, I miss the goss here.
The
I got it all
goss.
now. I'm up to speed.
Any crack?
I'll give you the goss from Cork
Oh,
then
nice
after.
one. Yeah. Hang on, you were on with Nuala Carey yesterday.
Yes.
Always fancy Nuala Carey.
Yeah.
How was she like?
Do you fancy Nuala?
No. Who
She's
doesn't
lovely.
fancy Nuala Carey? Come on, like.
Really?
She'd be on to weather.
She's lovely.
She's lovely, yeah.
Yeah, she's very nice. Very nice girl. Yeah.
All right, okay. Weather today.
I'll tell her.
Move on, Andrew.
I'll
because
Instagram
you're
her
going
now,
to.
but yeah.
Oh, I just realised that we're live as well, by the way, and this is all going out on the internet that people can look back at. Highs today of 11 or 12 degrees in most areas. Again, generally cloudy with the odd passing bits of mist and drizzle, but generally a dry day again. Move on quick. Read the papers.
Right, yeah, no, I'm embarrassed for you, but that's okay.
Read the papers.
Right, front page of the Irish Daily Mail this morning. I'm rarely kind of caught for words, but kind of am today. More on the National Children's Hospital, and we mentioned this yesterday. So the government has been warned that contractors who had put in a bid and were unsuccessful for the National Children's Hospital could now sue because they were obviously. They gave a price and were told that's too high, and now the actual price is way higher than anything that they probably tendered. Yeah. But anyway, Leo Varadkar yesterday said, we were lowballed by contractors. The government has fallen victim to building contractors lowballing it by submitting artificially low bids to get projects. That's a big story in the Irish Daily Mail, and you probably heard a lot of talk about that on the news yesterday. George Clooney's been talking about his pal Meghan Markle, the Duchess of somewhere.
Sussex, isn't
Sussex.
it? Sussex.
It's got sex at the end of it, that's all I know. And he said she's being pursued just like Princess Diana was. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
She's not as loved as Princess Diana, though.
Absolutely not.
No.
But but I mean, every second day there's something about her in the paper.
Yeah. Bill Gates says that I shouldn't be this rich, and he thinks billionaires like him should pay more tax. Bill Gates, in fairness to him, gives away a lot of his money.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, to charity. And inside the Irish Daily Mail this morning, why everything you thought about great sex may be wrong. It's a must-read advice supplement for couples today. It's called Inspire. That's the name of the supplement. And you should read it, especially before Valentine's Day tomorrow. You should be good at it by tomorrow.
You have until tomorrow.
You have 24 hours.
Go. The Examiner this morning has a picture of Jessie Buckley on the front page. Sky's the limit. Jessie has been named in Forbes 30 under 30 list. So that's great. Other people on the list are people like George Ezra's there. There's one or two.
Peter O'Mahony there.
Daniel Radcliffe, Killing Eve star Jodie Comer. Peter O'Mahony, I don't know.
Is there an Irish version or something?
No, I don't know. No,
he's on some other list of people under 30 this week.
Forbes is an international list. Maybe Peter is in it. I'm not sure.
He probably wouldn't be if it's international. Okay,
but Kerry's Jessie Buckley is on the list anyway, which is great news. Strikes set to resume as nurses push back the deal that was thrown at them yesterday. They've pushed back on that. So union working flat out to explain payoff for amid rising anger is on the front page of the Examiner as well this morning. And there's a mad story inside. The only man on death row with a signed Limerick jersey. Jimmy Wolfe recalls the unlikely friendship that sprung up between Nora Bennett and a convicted murderer in the US, which saw him become an Irish-speaking, GAA-loving Catholic. That's a mad read inside the Examiner as well this morning.
I'm just checking out that list. There are 7 Irish people in the 30 under 30.
No, nice one.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, we'll check that out in full in a moment. Irish Times front page, more on that lowballing of bids to win contracts on the front page. State to examine lowball bids to win contracts is a headline in the Irish Times today. Gardaí may launch their own pay claim now. Did you see Waterford Whispers story about the teachers?
I did, yeah.
So if you didn't see it, Waterford Whispers did a story yesterday that classes are completely called off. It's all arts and crafts for the next week until teachers have made enough placards for their strike, which will inevitably happen now after the nurses got something. Anyway, we don't know exactly what they got yet, but so that's that was a good article yesterday. State to examine if unrealistically, I said that one already, and more about the Garda Association then on the front page of the Times. They will launch a possible new pay claim, says the Irish Times on their front page today. And PSG far too strong on the night for Manchester United. 2-0 finished up at Old Trafford. Was Pogba sent off?
He was, yeah.
Okay. I saw a headline, Pogba sees red,
Yeah.
presuming he got sent off. When it comes to Manchester United, that could be something else, so you don't know.
Yeah, I saw none of the game. I was at a meeting last night, so I missed the whole bloody thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, by all accounts, not great. Garda involved in Bobby Ryan's search tells murder trial he became unhappy with where he thought DJ's body was found after seeing the TV news broadcast. That's according to the Mirror this morning. And Irish politicians are looking into benefits and dangers of vaping and e-cigarettes. The study will be produced, and Leinster House is to look at the benefits and dangers of vaping for the first time. That's also in the Mirror there as well this morning.
So some of the top trends with Champions League trending. PSG's win over Manchester United is trending this morning. Derry Girls is trending because I didn't watch it yet, but I can't wait. But Channel 4 have released the trailer for season 2 of Derry Girls.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, do check it out. The trailer kind of features brilliant 90s nostalgia in both a good and a bad way, because obviously it's set during a time where the peace process was about to be signed in the Good Friday Agreement, but it hadn't been signed yet.
So
there is still
funny
troubles.
show. I love it.
But this is the thing, for something that's so serious in our history and between Republic and Northern Ireland, it's brilliant, lads. It's just, the comedy is hilarious. So if you haven't seen it, do please check out Series 1, and then obviously Series 2 is going to be out. That's obviously trending this morning. And then tonight on the Virgin Media, the Tonight Show is also trending. They discuss things like Simon Harris's apology, Sinn Féin not happy with the confidence in supply deal, and the nurses' strike as well. All were discussed there last night. So also trending this morning, today's World Radio Day, so happy hour day.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Will we be doing something? Will we get cakes or something today in here? We probably will.
I don't know, will we?
For World Radio Day.
We should anyway.
It's
we should get that.
Galentine's Day.
It's Galentine's Day, and it's International Condom Day.
Cool. So
make of that what you will.
My mum was in a card shop in Cork yesterday, and she heard a girl come in and said, "Do you have Galentine's cards?"
Nice.
Yeah.
This is it.
For real now, she wasn't joking. Yeah. It's also break up with your ex day. So what does that mean? It means it's a day when you should cut ties on social media and all the rest with your ex.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I get it.
That's probably healthy. You don't have to be horrible to somebody, but if you broke up with somebody, there's no use looking at their Facebook page to see who they're on holidays with and who they were on a night out with. You drive yourself crazy.
You do, and actually, let me just say this as well. There's no use in looking at an ex you were with a long time ago. I can almost understand you checking out their Facebook page or their Instagram or whatever if you've just recently broke up. But if you broke up with somebody 15 years ago and you're still checking out their Facebook page, that's kind of creepy.
It's a bit,
Do you know what I mean?
Sad.
Move on,
You know? And it's also not really fair for a new person you might be in a relationship with.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
trying to get something going with someone else, and you're always looking at your ex's Instagram.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, just one sec there. I'm just distracted because I just have to check this out and see where he was or where she was.
Yeah.
Weird.
Ooh, they put up their story. Hang on. Whoa. It is a bit unfair. The whole thing about being friends with your ex, it's nice to be friendly and cordial.
Yeah. But if you're trying to move on and you're doing that, you can't really move on.
Yeah, you're obsessing,
you can't
honey.
move on. I have good news and I have bad news.
Go on.
The bad news is the lotto wasn't won last night.
Okay, well.
The good news is...
I didn't do it, so I don't mind.
Well, this is the good news then.
Yeah.
Friday night, it'll be worth 160 million.
Oh, the Euro Millions?
Yeah.
160?
It was 151 last night. They had 10
What
on.
do we do?
Is it at 10 on?
What do we do? We'll mop up a few more radio stations, will we?
Oh, lads. Would you buy a radio station? Would you buy a Radio Kerry and give yourself a pay rise?
Yeah.
I don't know what I do.
I might.
Do you know? And of course, you never know the answer to this question unless you're actually put in the situation. But you know, somebody says, "I definitely quit work. I'd leave work." I don't know. Would I? Now, of course, hand me 150 million and that might change. But what would you do with your life? I suppose you could do anything.
You'd
really.
have to do something. I agree.
Yeah.
You couldn't just become somebody who's just parties all day on a yacht. I'd say after about 6 months that would get fairly boring.
Yeah.
You have to do something and then do that every second month or something.
And then the other side of it is, and I think I already know the answer to this question when I ask you, but would you stay anonymous? Would you go public?
Oh God, I wouldn't go public. No, not a chance. But there was a guy on with Deirdre talking about this a couple of weeks ago from the lottery, but he was saying they had it was a funny conversation actually. I think I put a piece in 7 days, but it was like people will know in Ireland, you know. They're like, if you won $1 million, fair enough. Do you know, they might say, she must come into a bit of money or something.
Yeah. They might notice as much. Yeah.
If you won 130 million, suddenly you start driving a Maserati or something, it's going to be so obvious. So
where are you off today? I'm just going to my villa in Marbella.
Yeah,
that kind of crack maybe.
Marbella.
Let us know actually in the comments here. Would you go public? Would you stay anonymous? And would you keep working? I honestly, my fear would be complete boredom, but you know, as Elaine said, you could party for 6 months, but then that will get old fairly quick.
Yeah. I suppose people probably come up with some kind of business themselves. They're going,
That's
the
true,
headache
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Then you're really rich, and suddenly
being a boss.
you own your own business. They're self-employed. Oh no, I don't think I'd be able to handle that now.
Let us know in the comments what you think. We're going to wrap up because we're going to go live in a few minutes' time, in less than a minute, in fact. So enjoy the rest of your day and happy Valentine's Day.
And my mum stayed in my house last night and made me brekkie. She pre-soaked the porridge and the yogurt and the berries and all. It's in on my desk. It's built in my car this morning, Mum, but I'm not going to blame you for that.
Yeah, cool. I'm grand anyway, don't worry about it. I've nothing for breakfast, that's fine.
She didn't have enough bowls to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, forget about it. It's grand. Moist.